Good evening, everybody. This is Doris Negron, and welcome to Uncommon Sense. Tonight, it's going to be a short video, and it is dedicated to the memory of my oldest sister, Doris Negron, uh, who passed away 2 years ago. She was 68 years old. Um, she was sick for a long time. I prefer not to get into details of what is the nature of her illness. And no, she did not pass away due to COVID 19. Um, my oldest sister accomplished a great deal. She was a single parent who raised two children. Um, she became a licensed practical nurse. And my niece was so inspired by my sister's example that she became a nurse herself. My oldest sister went through all of the trials and tribulations, but in her 68 years of life, did accomplish a great deal. She raised two children. She was loved by her grandchildren, her great grandchildren, and she was loved by her siblings, our mother, and all the countless of friends that she had met in her 68 years of life. I know that she lives in my heart. She also lives in the heart of all of her remaining siblings. She also lives in the heart of my niece, her daughter, and her grandchildren. My sister Doris was a fighter until the end, until unfortunately the illness was just too strong. But she was an example of courage. She was an example of how to deal with adversity. She was an example of not giving up, fighting until the very end. And right now, she's an angel up in heaven, looking after all of us. To those who did not have a pleasure to know my sister while she was alive, I really am sorry for you. Those of us who knew her and loved her, we were truly blessed by her presence, and her memory lives in all of us. So let's bear in mind that life is very short. Hola, Morena. How are you doing? Thank you very much. But my mother did pass away 6 months after my sister did. But thank you anyway. But I look at it this way. I consider myself. Yes, I did. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know that I know it comes from your heart, so don't feel too bad about it, Morena. Don't worry about it. The only one that's perfect is God. So, but getting back to my sister, of course, being Latina, she did have a strong spirit and a strong temper as well. But then again, how many Latinas are not strong-willed. And the fact of the matter is, most Latinas are fighters to begin with. You're quite welcome, and I'm so glad to see you. It's been so long since I've seen you in the chat. So this is just meant to be a short video. But just one thing I do want to say to all, appreciate the loved ones that you have nearby, whether it be your parents, whether it be your siblings, whether it be your spouse or your friends. Make the most out of them. And if you are indifferent, try to reconcile as best you can. Because the fact of the matter is, once that person goes to be with the Lord, there's no opportunity for reconciliation. And that's where the real hell begins. Thinking of all the times that you could have reconciled and you did not. But my sister's in heaven. And I'm sure if my sister was here right now, she'll probably be saying, enjoy life. So you know what, Doris? That's what I'm going to do. I love you, Doris. I miss you very much. It's been 2 years since you've gone, but you're not forgotten. And you live in my heart, and you're up there in heaven with mommy, papi, 3 of my male siblings, and my nephew, Chris. So I just want to let everybody know that on tomorrow's stream, the subject will be, what are your pet peeves? In other words, what are those things that people do that annoy you and get at you? Because, let me see. Yes, she was absolutely correct. That is so true, Marina. So what are those things that annoy the dickens out of you? So we're going to have a discussion with that. And it's meant to be a little tongue-in-cheek and a little humorous. After the last couple of streams, it's been very serious. It's time to laugh a little bit. Because tomorrow's not promised to anybody. I just want to let everybody know, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification all. So therefore, wherever I post any material, you will be notified and you'll be able to catch it live or catch it on the replay. So that being said, I'm going to end this little video the same way I always do. People, please be careful out there, because we are dealing with a serious health crisis. Good night, Marina. It was meant to be a short video. So please be careful out there, because we are dealing with a health crisis that has killed about 840,000 people, and we must do everything possible to minimize our contact with the mentally and intellectually challenged, because if we fail to do so, we will be infected by the stupidity and mass insanity, which is a bigger sickness than C-19. Because at least with C-19, there's vaccines. There is no vaccine for massive stupidity or massive insanity. That being said, this has been another short video of Uncommon Sense with Doris Negron. And that's what I wish you all a blessed good night. Take care and peace.